back to Gen X Lounge, the bi-weekly podcast where we discuss the pop culture of today and look back at the pop culture of yesterday. And mostly we just shoot the shit. This is episode 55. I am Brian. With me, as almost always, we have... Dutch is here.
What's up, homies?
Hey, Dutch. And also, as almost always, Bolo is here.
What's up, party people?
And also, as almost always,
You'll not see nothing like the mighty Quinn.
the mighty Quinn.
How you doing, fellas? Good to see you.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Everybody good? Everybody happy? Everybody good? So we are 10 days away from Christmas. In fact, at this time, in 10 days, it'll all be over.
Thank God.
We're recording on the 15th. This will be out on the 22nd, next Monday. Because that's how we're doing things now. I like to let it cook for a few days. I've also discovered that I don't really mind editing all that much, so it gives me time to play around with it. Let's not play. We got a lot of stuff. We are going to play. We're going to play a game later, but before we play, we got to do news, and some of the news sucks. Yeah, so some of the news sucks. This is fucking legit horrible news. Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle found dead this morning.
Yesterday around 3.
Yesterday afternoon. Okay, yesterday afternoon.
By their daughter.
Yes, by their daughter. In an apparent homicide, both were stabbed to death. Their son Nick. They have 3 kids, so one of their sons, Nick, has been arrested, allegedly for killing them. So, fucking horrible, man. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal. That's tragic, sad news.
Yeah, and I mean, just him dying would have been sad news in and of itself.
But to be brutally murdered
by your kid,
yeah,
is fucking horrible, dude.
I didn't know how to
allegedly.
Allegedly, yes, let's make sure we say that. I didn't know how to take that news, man. Like, I just wanted to bawl my eyes out. Not that the entertainment aspect of what he gave us is the most important thing here. I mean, just what happened in and of itself is a fucking tragedy. But you're talking about a guy who's made 2 of my favorite movies, being like The Princess Bride, and this is Spinal Tap is in my top 5 favorite comedies of all time. And it's just, you think how the hell could something like that happen? Like, how?
It's fucking crazy, dude. Like, it's legitimately makes no sense. So, yeah, it sucks. And I mean, honestly, I saw somebody posted Gen X specifically, I mean, dude, so much of the just of our memories come from stuff he's directed. From 1984 to 1992 was basically a just one hit after another. This is Spinal Tap, Stand By Me, The Princess Bride, When Harry Met Sally, Misery, A Few Good Men. He did underlooked fucking movie that I loved. It was one of those movies that used to always be on. It always seems like it was always on TNT or TBS. The American President, fucking great movie.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
Ghost of Mississippi, great fucking movie.
Yeah,
that's just fucking crazy, dude. Obviously he was on All in the Family was where he got his I guess his big break. He's in he's been in some movies. He's in The Jerk. He's in
which was notably directed by his father.
Yeah. He's in Throw Mama from the Train. He's
Sleepless in Seattle. He's in. I remember him in it.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, just so much good shit. It sucks. Yeah. So terrible. Thoughts go to his remaining children, who didn't allegedly kill him, at least. So yeah.
Our thoughts go
Why-
out to the children.
why are
that didn't
you-
kill him.
I'm like, Quinn, why are you laughing?
Well, I mean, fuck that one kid, but the other two I feel bad for.
Brian is so tactful, even in the worst of times. Damn.
Yeah. So
Brutal.
I feel like we would be remiss as a pop culture podcast if we didn't mention the shit that's going on with Warner Brothers and Netflix and Paramount. One of them is apparently buying Warner Brothers. Who knows?
Yeah.
It looks like probably Netflix. Donald Trump's buddy, the Ellison, really wants to buy it.
They just
Probably.
want to fuck CNN. That's why.
Yeah, and that's really why. So hopefully, I mean,
Isn't
sucks.
Jared Kushner associated with
Yeah, the Paramount deal
Paramount
is
deal-
definitely
Paramount
the one that, I mean, if you had to pick the lesser of two evil deals, the Netflix deal is the way to go.
Yeah.
The Paramount deal's terrible. I mean, Paramount doesn't even have the money to buy it. So much of that money is coming from Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah.
That's what it is for me. I don't know. Like Warner Brothers, you're talking about like one of the most prestigious movie studios in history.
Yeah.
With their back catalog just speaks for itself. Why the hell are they getting sold every what seems like every 5 years? And why does it need to be sold at all? I just don't understand. Like,
Yeah.
there's so much stupid shit. And then of course it's like, if it goes to Netflix, the who crowd is, oh, we're gonna restore the
Yeah.
like
Sure.
yeah. You keep telling yourself that.
Yeah, they're going to restore the Snyderverse. Sure, they are. The other thing, I mean, the problem with Netflix buying it, honestly, dude, Netflix will kill the movie theater experience.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like they have no incentive to put movies. Is that a cat?
That's my cat.
Dude,
Unfortunately,
that's hysterical. It sounds like there's like an old lady just in the back, like.
I thought that was Brian's kid in the background.
No,
But
it's
he's
Dutch's cat.
he's pissing me off.
Making himself heard.
I literally fed him as soon as I got home, and like
so
he's
funny.
just
Well, he's not
yeah.
happy.
I know you're on a podcast right now, but here I'm just gonna fucking
It's hysterical.
Hilarious.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, like they have no incentive to keep putting movies in the theater. And even if they do put the movies out in the theater, we're going to put them in the theater for 2 weeks and then pull them immediately. Like,
actually, I believe that's exactly what they said. What their intention was.
yeah. So
a short theatrical window and then right to streaming. And I'm just like,
but also I don't
already
understand.
dying.
But I don't understand either the profit. The profit for making a big budget movie, if they're not going to put a big budget movie in the theater, where are they making their money? Because I feel like the subscriber base is the subscriber base, right? Like how many more people are going to subscribe to Netflix now because they own Warner Brothers? Like, I mean, realistically, probably not very many. So say after Supergirl, the next DCU movie, we're not going to put this in theaters. It's going to just come out on day one on Netflix. Is that going to be like, you need to pay $30 to watch this on day one? Or is it just going to be on that? Like, so, I don't know. I mean, to me, I guess I'd pay $30 to see a movie at home versus the theater if I really wanted to see it and it wasn't going to be in the theater, because when I go to the theater anyway, I'm probably going to spend $30.
Yeah, but you also get to pay out. You know what I mean? Which is part of the mystique.
Yeah, you're not getting any kind of experience there. You're not getting.
Yeah. I'm saying, Man of Tomorrow better be in the damn theaters in 2 years.
I would pay to see a movie that I wouldn't watch at home for free. You know what I mean? Like, there's movies that come out that I'll just flip through. I remember when they were in the theater, and I was like, oh, I might want to see that. But then when it's released to the streaming service, I'm like, and I'll just keep scrolling. There's something about the experience of actually going to the theater that, you know, I care more when it's in the theater. It seems more legit to me. If it's on at home when I can watch it whenever I want, I'm probably not gonna watch it.
You've always been more of a theater guy than me. Like,
Yeah.
I can live without it. I would miss it. Like there are certain experiences that I've had in the theater recently, that I would not have wanted to experience at home for the first time. Dutch, -1 in IMAX. Like when I look back at that night, and I'm like, dude, I wish I could go. That is probably of any movie I've ever seen in a theater, one I wish I could go back and redo one more time because that experience,
it was
in the theater
awesome.
was incredible. It was just fucking great. But like Endgame and Infinity, all those, Marvel movies at the time were, we made it into an event. And we made it into like a weekend event when we go see those movies, and now it's not the same thing to be like, well, we'll all just go down to Quinn's and watch it in his living room. Like,
right. It's just, that's what I'm talking about.
Like, why bother? We can install, watch it, and talk about it later. Like it's so, the theater is important. I just think Netflix has no desire to keep that theater model alive. It sucks, man. I mean, and you reach a point where it's like, how many, do you really need like one or two companies owning everything? Which is where
that's where we're heading.
Yeah. So, that sucked. Speaking of Warner Brothers, one of the franchises they own is Godzilla, the MonsterVerse, and nice. And my daughter's showing me her crafty work. And one of the looks confirmed that Space Godzilla is the next MonsterVerse villain for the next movie, which is Godzilla X Kong Supernova. Dutch, how do you feel about Space Godzilla? One of, in my opinion, the lamer Godzilla Toho characters in one of the worst Toho Godzilla movies, being in the big budget MonsterVerse Godzilla movie.
I don't give a damn. Honestly, I mean, the last legendary Godzilla film didn't do a whole. Let's just say didn't do a whole lot for me. So
that was bad.
I don't really. It is kind of funny. So how did that? What is the confirmation? How do we know that that's actually, because that was suspected for the longest time, and people were like, Space Godzilla's not in this movie, but there was pushback on it.
Yeah, it's something from the Writers Guild that somebody found, where they are, I guess, where it states somehow that it says like Space Godzilla copyright Toho. I don't know, but something that got like a script page or something. I don't know. Somebody on Reddit found it and posted it. I don't know. It could be total bullshit. It's probably not. It's obviously a space type of story. It's called Supernova. I mean, it just kind of makes sense. Is
there a real thing called Space Godzilla?
There is. It's from when Godzilla's cells that somehow went into space, either attached to Mothra or another monster called Biollante who went into space, got sucked into a black hole and mutated into a Space Godzilla.
Don't forget, it came out of the other end of a white hole.
Yeah.
That's the explanation in the movie, and then
makes perfect sense.
Jokes associated with that aside, the actual name is Space Godzilla.
Yes.
Yeah.
The movie's from 1994. It's called Godzilla versus Space Godzilla.
Wow. All right, continue.
He looks like Godzilla, but he's blue, and his
giant crystals.
Yeah, he's got two giant crystal shoulder pads shooting out of his shoulders, and his dorsal plates are like crystals, and he can also create crystals that like come out of the ground, for crystal related shenanigans. So yeah, I'm interested to see a full CGI Space Godzilla, though. I think that could be. Look, we get the best of both worlds. I mean, we're getting a sequel to -1, which will probably be a fairly serious, good character monster story, and then we get this nonsense that Legendary continues to put out. So,
There's
It's fine.
something to be said for just absolute bonkers bananas monster
Yeah,
movies.
it's just
You know
it's
what I
fine.
mean?
It's just complete and utter nonsense.
Like King Kong's Iron Man hand in the last one.
Yeah,
Just
like
run with it.
yeah, I'm not going to get mad at it. Some people get really almost like offended by, like, especially older, and by older I mean older than me fans. Like just get so bent out of shape over it, and
because it's a travesty.
yeah, but you know what? But you know what? I mean, we also have a series of Godzilla films that exist in Japan, where one of which he grabs hold of his tail and uses it like a rudder while he flies through the air with his flame breath. Like, you know what I mean? So it's you can't.
Yeah, but just because you did that in the 1970s doesn't mean you should do shit like that now.
Okay, maybe not, but I will say this: there's been nothing in any of the MonsterVerse movies that are on par with that bit of insanity. I don't think. Like, he hasn't done anything as on par with that.
Dude, my favorite.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say one of my favorite things was there was a bunch of like fake ass, like either photoshopped or AI images that came out, supposedly like leaked images from the last one, and one of them was of Godzilla jumping off a cliff with two. Remember that where he had like two clubs in his hands with dorsal fins? And there are people, there's people that saw that and were like, I like this. This looks cool. Like, they'll just tell themselves that they fucking like this horse shit. And it wasn't even real. They didn't even question if it was real.
Yeah. I mean, the people go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm over here, just shitting on that idea, but then it occurs to me that if they were to come out with a 1960s style Batman movie, you know what I mean, where it's just ludicrous, just like the TV show, I'd totally go see that.
Yeah, it'd probably be fun.
It was called Batman and Robin.
Yeah, it would be fun to watch. So that's. I mean, who knows? We'll see. We will see next year. I think that movie comes out. So
next year is basically in 2 weeks. So
yeah, I know. We'll see in 2 weeks. Last night, 2 nights ago. Today's Monday. Last night, 2 nights ago. I don't know when it was. John Cena retired, wrestled his last match. That's noteworthy. He had a long, storied wrestling career. And people are pretty pissed about the ending of his final match. He lose. I mean, generally speaking, when you retire, you do lose your last match.
It's supposed to lose.
He lost. He tapped out, which people are very upset about.
He shouldn't have tapped. It goes against everything that his character has been like.
People are saying he should have just passed out and not actually tapped out and given up, because he was in a sleeper hold that he couldn't get out of.
We're just trying to put over whoever it was that got him, I guess.
Yeah, Gunther, apparently. I don't follow enough wrestling to
I don't know who that is.
Who that is at this point, but
the reason people are pissed though is because Cena's whole spiel for his entire career has always been about never give up, never back down, and he gave up.
But he's moving on to a different phase of his life now.
Yes, he's going to be Peacemaker for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, exactly. Continuing with our superhero talk, Doomsday trailer news. Apparently one leaked today. A trailer leaked. I did not watch it, but apparently it has leaked. It is the first
I didn't see that.
Yeah, apparently Disney has been busily taking down videos. But there are supposedly going to be 4 teasers, one a week, starting, I guess, when Avatar opens on the 19th, which is in 4 days. And then they will rotate through. I can't envision any way that they can keep these theater only. These will definitely all leak at some point. But the first trailer features Steve Rogers. The second trailer features Thor. The third trailer features Doctor Doom, and then there is a full Doomsday trailer. It looks like this is going to be like an Endgame sequel almost, where it deals with the consequences of Steve going back in time and putting all the different stones back.
And saying hi to Red Skull while he's at it.
which is interesting. Yeah. So,
Well, aren't they? Okay, so I read that they're re-releasing Endgame in September, and there's supposed to be a new post-credit scene.
I heard that too.
But here's the thing: you should actually just go
interesting.
back and watch Infinity War, because the Sorcerer Supreme having that dialogue with Banner about the time taking the stone out and all that branching, that should be a talking point, because that's, if we're talking Steve, we're dealing with consequences of Captain Rogers putting everything back. That should be that jumping off point.
That's an Endgame.
No, that's in Infinity War.
No, that's definitely Endgame.
No, that's
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
No, that's when
it's-
he's in New York during the
Yes,
battle.
because they're trying to get the stones. Yes.
Yeah,
thank you.
he has
Sorry
to
about
get the stone. He has to get the stone from her. Yeah.
God damn, Bolo, what the hell kind of nerd are you?
I know.
My bad.
What the fuck?
My bad. Because
but
all of a sudden, I just
that would
realized
make sense.
2012.
That would make no. I mean, that would make sense to re-release it a couple of months before the movie, if it legitimately is a
Sequel.
more or less a sequel to that movie.
I'm scanning YouTube as you're talking to see if trailer's on there somewhere. And one of the headlines is Leaked Avengers Doomsday trailer is pure crappy nostalgia bait.
sounds like YouTube. I don't have a problem with any of that premise of it being like something happened. Dr. Doom's pissed because Steve Rogers fucked with the timeline. I don't have a problem with any of it. I have a problem with the casting of Dr. Doom.
Same.
Yeah.
That's what's tempering my excitement for this movie.
Yeah.
Because I just don't like. I don't like what. Again, we've discussed it a million times. Like, I just don't get it. Maybe they'll do it. Maybe they'll stick the landing, and I'll be like, "It was brilliant. It was one of the most amazing things I've ever experienced."
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Here, just to double down on that, if you're bringing everyone back anyway, you'd want to see Tony back. You know what I mean? And Dr. Doom be somebody else, somebody new.
Yeah.
So I don't get it, and I haven't heard anything to make me feel better about it yet.
No, I have not seen the trailer. I've read some descriptions of the trailer. Supposedly, the trailer ends with Doom appearing at Steve Rogers' house, and he does not appear to be wearing his mask. So whether that's
There we go.
yeah, so whether that's him,
His house in the 40s?
wherever this takes place, apparently it shows him packing up his Captain America suit, so that like he's done with that part of his life. I don't know.
Well, I was gonna say, is it old Steve Rogers or is it like?
No, it's Steve Rogers. Steve Rogers. So
then I guess it would have to be sometime in the
in the 40s or 50s, maybe. Yeah, who knows? I mean, who's to say Steve Rogers didn't go on some adventures when he went back and
Who's the main character of this movie? Is it Doom?
Yeah, maybe Doom. I don't know. I mean, it sounds like it's going to be a Doom Steve Rogers movie. I don't know.
Okay.
Who knows?
They are aware that Doom is a fucking Fantastic Four villain, right?
Yeah, exactly. I know. It's annoying.
Well, I've heard the Fantastic Four is going to be in it. I assume the Thunderbolts are going to be in it.
Yeah, X-Men are going to be in it. Like,
And the X-Men are coming in. So, come on, man. I'm so nervous. They are rushing this out. There's been no setup, no anticipation. It's just going to, I feel like it's going to be an attempt to just regurgitate or throw up everything we love about Marvel into our face. And it's
it probably will be.
It did feel on the surface like they were worried about the string of sort of misses that they had, and that's not to say anything about the quality of some of those movies. I liked a lot of them.
I did too.
But the box office has largely not been there, and it's like, okay, we got to go back and we got to get the two guys who made our biggest movies, and we got to somehow get our biggest star back to the tune of $80 million.
It's just stunt casting for the sake of stunt casting, though. If you wanted to bring him back, just bring back Iron Man. You know,
but that was like,
Iron Man's come back. How many times do comic book characters die in the comic books? You know,
and that was my fear from the start. Was like, all right, the only the only drama in that is them seeing his face and being like, why does he look like Tony Stark? But
Yeah.
like Doom, like these characters, I already sort of have an annoyance with these characters constantly taking their masks off. Like Doom is like the dude who he doesn't take his freaking mask off, like, you know, because depending on which version of Doom that you're getting, he's either horribly scarred or just superficially scarred. But in his mind, he's so vain, he doesn't want he doesn't want anyone to see him. So I'm like, you're betraying like one of the main aspects of Doctor Doom, because you have to have him take his freaking mask off. And literally, like that was the post-credit scene of Fantastic Four. He's sitting there and he's obviously has his mask off.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if he's, I feel like it's probably Doom tricking them into thinking he's their dead friend.
Okay. I prefer that over just about any other explanation I can think of.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too.
Because I want that not to be true. You know what I mean? I want him not to be their dead friend.
Yeah, I don't want him to be an alternate version of their dead friend. I want him to be. I want him
his
to
own
be
character.
Another guy that's going to play him 2 movies down the road. That's the real Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
Like honestly, you know, like that would be fine. I'd be fine with that. Oh, this is actually who he is. He's not Tony Stark. He was just fucking with him because he's so evil that he would, you know, play with their emotions in this way.
But Dutch is so right though. Like, I know they're paying the actors a lot of money, but we're not there to see the actors. We're there to see the masks. So the fact that Spider-Man takes his mask off the second he shows up at the Endgame battle is the dumbest thing in the world. And I hate the digital mask coming, like the nanotech mask is coming off. It looks so dumb. I hated that so much. Black Panther didn't have his mask on.
Well, they're not going to pay. Yeah, I mean, they're not going to pay all these characters, all these actors to not be on screen. They got away with it with Tony because they would do the shot of him inside the mask, which is actually brilliant.
Yeah,
that's what they would do. You know, but I don't think you can't really do that inside the Spider-Man mask. That would just be strange.
Yeah. But you know who doesn't do it? Deadpool, and it's fine. And you have Ryan Reynolds
perfectly fine in that mask.
Yes. Yeah.
So
I don't know. Anyway,
my daughter's suddenly gotten into Spider-Man. But I don't know if she knows a single thing about Spider-Man, but she's very into like the Spider-Man stock. Like she likes Spider-Man sweat, like the look, like sweatshirts and things. Like she bought one Spider-Man sweatshirt. There's a bunch of other ones that she wants to get. I'm like, do you want to watch a Spider-Man movie? She's like, I don't know. Like,
she likes the kitschiness of it.
Yeah, I think she just likes the aesthetic of it, I guess.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure to her it's like retro.
Yeah, I'm like, well, we should watch a movie. I was like, you might like the movies. Like, I figure, I don't know I feel like the Tobey Maguire movies would be too old school.
Nah, you got to put her in front of that.
I feel like she would probably dig the.
So depressing to hear.
I know, but I feel like she would probably appreciate and also the newer ones, the Tom Holland ones, do feel more like high school kid movies, like instead of adults pretending they're in high school. So like where Toby, like Flash Thompson is like a 45-year-old man. Like, you know what I mean? So we'll see. And then the last bit of news, which I just thought was really neat, Deftones, one of my all-time favorite bands, their 1997 single, My Own Summer, has debuted at number 25 on Billboard's Hard Rock streaming singles chart.
Why? It's in a TikTok trend, I guess.
It's got to be TikTok. And their classic albums Around the Fur and White Pony have both re-entered, giving the band 2 hit albums on the top Hard Rock albums list. Both those albums are over 25 years old.
You must be very proud.
That's just crazy to me. So, I don't know. I thought it was neat. Anyway,
ready for some football?
For God's sake!
Crap! I just want to point out to everyone that Quinn, the Steelers fan, has agreed to record this episode while the Steelers are playing football. In fact, I think kickoff is in 10 minutes. That's how disenchanted Quinn is, and his team is in the playoff.
I would have said dedicated to the podcast.
Oh,
not
well,
disenchanted with football. It's all depends on your perspective, I guess.
Today, I saw that the game was today, and I was like, does he not know that it's tonight? And then I was like, should I bring it up? But I was like, this is the only night I can record, so I don't know if I should bring it up.
In fairness, I did not know it was today when I agreed to record, but I stand by my.
Well, I think you'll be fine because my goal is to be done by 9, so you'll only miss a little bit. So a couple of things that stood out to me this week in football.
If you hear me randomly cheer or curse during this, then I'm going to put
it on down here too. But a couple of things were said this weekend. One of which I'll repeat, and one of which I can't repeat. But both were like, "What the fuck?" One yesterday. Did anybody catch Tom Brady call a pass?
I didn't hear it.
A piss missile.
An absolute piss missile on live TV. And then when his co-host, whose name escapes me, kind of did a double take, he was like, "Yeah, piss missile." Like he reiterated it.
Oh dear
God. Tom Brady though is like the only one. He's like peak. Don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
what are you going to say to Tom Brady?
Yeah. I mean, his coach just started cracking up. It was just like, "I love this." It was like, what can you do? Like, he's a fucking lunatic.
You can't do anything. You hired him.
Yeah, and he doesn't need the job. You know what I mean? Like, he needs the money. Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna fine him? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
he'll buy NBC. Like,
he'll buy NBC and cancel the fine.
Yeah.
So funny.
That was crazy. And then the other one was after the Thursday night game. Someone's gonna have to help me. Who's the running back for the Falcons?
He's
good. He's good. Whoever he is, he's good.
Bijan Robinson.
Yeah, Bijan Robinson made reference to a game that many of us played in the 80s called Smear the Homophobic Slur. And he said it on the air. I think he said it with his full chest.
I missed that one.
It was in the post game.
I didn't hear that either.
Richard Sherman got a look like he saw his whole career flashing before his eyes because he was the one interviewing him and tried to redirect him. I was like, Jesus Christ, what is happening?
As you're talking, I just pulled that up. In the headline, not an excuse. Bijan Robinson forced into immediate apology.
Yeah. Bijan Robinson, I mean, he did not grow up in the 80s. You know what I mean? So, come on, man.
True. That is
Come
true.
on, man. You can't say that.
Where did you learn that?
Yeah, God knows, man. God knows.
Oh, my God.
So, and then here's another fun bit of news. At 2 hours and 33 minutes yesterday, the Eagles game was the second fastest in all time history of the NFL. The Colts Chargers 1996 is the only one that was faster. That game yesterday flew by. I don't know if you guys had it on where you were, but that game flew by. We got the entire fourth quarter of the next game to watch, which is pretty cool.
I did notice that game was over pretty.
Yeah,
because I was checking the scores of some of the other games, and when they were at their 2-minute warning, I saw the other teams were at 13 something in quarter four. I'm like, well, what?
Yeah.
This was
Yeah.
How'd you guys like Jalen Hurts rocking a Yankees hat?
I think it's more of a fashion statement than anything.
Are you sure though?
I mean, I don't know. It's not like he grew up in Philly. I mean, look, to expect your professional athletes to be fans of all of the sports teams from the city they represent is not remotely real. I mean, look at Mike Trout. He's at every Eagles game. You know what I mean? He is the biggest Eagles fan out there. And So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm sure, I'm sure Jackson Dart likes some strange Mormon team or something.
I was enjoying
Sure, he likes the Mormons or whatever, wherever he grew up.
he likes the New Orleans Latter-day Saints.
I really enjoyed though this past week before the Eagles actually beat the 2-11 team that they were supposed to beat. When they were in their free fall, Bolo was just, man, on your social media, you were just like defiant as all hell, like, we're still at the top of the division. Fuck all you haters. I was like,
Yep.
you guys are in a free fall. You're on you lost 3 games in a row.
Well,
and you were just defiant as ever. And I give you all the credit in the world for that energy.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, yesterday's a perfect example of how like 1 week can change so much shit though, because like Mahomes injured for the season.
Oh my God!
Chiefs eliminated from the playoffs for the first time since 2014.
Yeah,
the first time Mahomes has been a starter for 8 years. He's gone to the AFC Championship game every single year he's been a starter.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing just to miss the playoffs. But
and they're going to miss the playoffs.
Super Bowl hangover is real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When the teams lose the Super Bowl, they tend not to have a good season. So,
and honestly, like
good. So then I'll have to hear you guys in a month or so.
Well, no, because honestly, I think to repeat a Super Bowl, I think you're seeing watching the Eagles why it's so hard to do, because it's so obvious that the Eagles are tired as shit, especially their offensive line, and just beat to hell. Because I mean, since 2022, they've gone to a Super Bowl and lost. Then they had a playoff run, and then they went to another Super Bowl and won. So that is a fucking ton of games to play over the course of 3 seasons, and they're just beat to shit. And they're going to go to the playoffs this year and probably go to the Super Bowl and probably win it. So
yeah,
I actually have.
You're going to get in. You'll get in.
To the playoffs.
Your asses
I don't think we're doing anything in the playoffs. But you never know. You never know. I do have a little bit of back in the day for football. This is from the Meanwhile in Philly Facebook page. 57 years ago today, on December 15th, Philadelphia accidentally created the most misunderstood Christmas story in sports history. It was December 15th, 1968. The Eagles were 2-11.
Was this when they
absolutely threw snowballs with batteries in them?
Franklin Field was freezing and the season was over. The fans had reached emotional collapse. The team thought the solution was a halftime Christmas pageant. However, the planned Santa never showed up, so the Eagles grabbed an allegedly drunk 19-year-old kid from the stands who happened to be in a shabby Santa suit and dragged him onto the field.
Fans who would have
Eagles. That's especially that era of Eagles. Fans who had been packing and tossing snowballs all game, who upon seeing the disheveled Santa, let snowballs fly, and a legend was born. No arrests, no injuries, just a bad team, a last-minute Santa, and city pushed too far. So
my uncles have been qualifying that for years. Like, well, the Santa was drunk.
Yeah, that's always the excuse. Well, that's okay then.
That's the excuse. The problem is so were the fans.
Yeah, it's okay then. But the funny thing is, like, people still bring it up, like, oh, Eagles fans are so classless. They threw snowballs at Santa. Motherfucker, my grandfather might have thrown snowballs at Santa. I didn't throw snowballs at Santa Claus. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but they've earned their reputation. Come on.
Yeah. But I mean,
worst fans in all sports.
Look, man. Haven't fans legit been like stabbed to death at Dodgers games? Like, come on.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, exactly.
But the Eagles put a jail in their stadium.
That is true. And then the last bit of back in the day NFL news, and this is from the Ringer's article called "The Great NFL Heist: How Fox Paid for and Changed Football Forever." In 1993, Fox got the rights to broadcast NFL games, which, if you're old enough to remember, was a huge deal. because Fox was not a real station at the time. It was like distant fourth tier viewing. It was nowhere near like NBC, CBS, and ABC levels. It was not a real station like it is now. In fact, 85% of Fox's affiliates were UHF stations, meaning that they were located on channels 14 through 83, which, if you're not old enough to remember, you used to have to turn your knob to certain channels. 3, 6, and 10 were the big channels. Once you got past 10, you were a UHF, which was like a local station. They offered 4 years, $1.6 billion for the rights to the NFC, which was $500 million more than CBS offered or had paid previously, and 60% more than what they offered for the current deal. The NFC was the more attractive package at the time, too, because it had all of the major market teams, and most of the Super Bowl champions at that time were coming from the NFC as well. So that was a huge deal. 4 years, $1.6 billion. Yeah. Terry Bradshaw said, who was at the time worked for CBS, I got a call at 4 a.m. from Greg Gumbel. He said, did you hear the news? I said, no, what? He said, Fox has the NFC package. They got it from CBS. I went, you got to be kidding me. I never even heard of Fox. So yeah, it was a huge deal. I remember like ESPN and Sports Illustrated both having huge write-ups on, like, how could this have possibly happened? How could the NFL, abandon CBS, basically? So, yeah, it's crazy. And they got
it back at some point.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, so CBS then tried to get the AFC rights, according to this article.
They did.
No, right after they lost, like that same, immediately went after and apparently the rules that NFL had in place for their broadcasters were like, you can only bid on who you have the rights for currently. So they had to wait till they had lost the rights to then go after the rights, which they did eventually get the rights to the AFC games. So that's how that all worked out. So yeah,
I think NBC used to have the AFC before. Weren't they on NBC?
Maybe.
Growing up, I don't.
Oh yeah. NBC had the AFC, yes. Yeah, and that's how CBS, and then CBS got them from NBC, yeah. And ABC always had Monday Night Football.
Right.
And ESPN used to do Sunday Night Football, which was like the equivalent to a Thursday Night Football game. Now it was like they were not generally.
It was two bad teams always.
Yeah, it was usually two like middle of the road to bad teams playing against each other. Yeah. So yeah. All right, we got some trailers. Let's do some trailers.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
All right, first trailer. We got a Street Fighter trailer.
I'm actually excited about this movie.
I know you are, Bolo. I know you are.
After watching it, I'm pretty excited too.
It does look pretty good. Does it look theater worthy? I don't know, but it definitely looks good. It has a weird it
almost has like a Bullet Train vibe.
Yeah, and it's got a weird color palette where it almost looks like is it AI? Is this real?
That's what I had to like watch it and like actually do a little research, because I was like, is this a real trailer? Because
it looks
like very slick, like
yes.
Like that Uncanny Valley.
Yeah, it does. It's like you can recognize the actors and stuff, but at the same time, you're like, why does this look? It's super like glossy and high def looking. Almost.
I was gonna say, everything looks like it's just like slippery and wet.
Yeah, it's like they cranked the HDR slider all the way up.
I didn't notice Carl Urban in it, but he's in that movie, is he not? No, is that the Mortal Kombat? Mortal Kombat, that's right.
Yeah, he's in Mortal Kombat. He's playing.
Well, that would explain why I didn't know.
Yeah, but I do think, is it true that Jason Momoa is playing Blanca in this?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's true.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's so crazy.
Yeah, it looks really fun, and it looks like it's not going to be super serious, which is good. Will it be as good as the Jean-Claude Van Damme classic Street Fighter film? Probably not.
Oh man. Oh man.
But it looks good. And then we also got a trailer for the final season of The Boys. I'm excited for that. Bolo, you said you didn't watch it because you're behind on The Boys, but it looks really good.
Yeah.
It looks like they've toned back some of the childish fart and poop jokes, and it's going to be a little bit more of a dark final chapter to this, which is good. I'm looking forward to that. Then we also got a Stranger Things Volume 2 trailer that dropped today. Anybody other than me and Bolo watch that? Quinn, I know you said you did not.
I did not. I'm still working my way through the first part of this show. First part of this season.
I didn't.
It looks good. It's got some epic moments. Epic Nancy with a machine gun moment. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
How many episodes are left after this first batch?
I think the next drop is 2 episodes, and then the final drop is 2 episodes. But I think they're all really long.
Like movie quality long,
Yeah.
2 hours almost.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah. And then the big trailer for Supergirl looks. I said in the chat after watching it, this looks better than Superman. I stand by it. I think it looks really fucking good. I'm really excited about it. It's Guardians.
As I say, I know how Quinn feels about it.
Well, he's not wrong.
Well, I told you in the chat, I really like the take on the character that they're doing. I think that's really cool. I think she's really well cast. I never thought of that character as Superman if he was old enough to remember losing his whole world. You know what I mean? And that's the take there, and the kind of the mental health implications of that. I think that's an awesome take. And then I think they dropped her right in the middle of Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And we get a boring Ravager fight with space alien pirates. And I hope they do more than that in this movie, because that's not going to be enough to keep my interest.
So she was 14 when Krypton exploded, correct?
I believe so.
In the overall, let's say she was a teenager.
She was a teenager. She wasn't an infant like
she wasn't a baby,
was.
right? So she has memories, and she had friends and family, and which explains her drinking and seeming overall not great mental health, which is cool. And that's a cool take on a character. It also looks like maybe they nerfed her powers a little bit, or maybe whatever world she's on, she doesn't have the same.
Well, if you remember, Superman explained in the movie that she travels to worlds with
different
red suns because
the alcohol have an effect on it.
Yeah, she can't get drunk on Earth. So that might have.
I like that too.
I like that too. Yeah, I like her I like her being strong, but not crazy, super strong. Oh, look at that! It got an interception, Quinn.
I see that.
Yeah. So I like that.
We didn't get enough Lobo. I can't believe they gave us.
Only got a moment of Lobo. Yeah.
That's all you need. That's all you need.
Hey guys, just what I've learned so far in my life: the less Jason Momoa, the better.
Chris Jones are fighting words.
This is the role he was born to play.
I mean, honestly, dude, he looks like Lobo in real life. Like, it is kind of.
Yeah, he does.
So I don't know, man. I'm pretty psyched. That is, I know I say I'm going to see this in the theater a lot on the show, and I only see probably 1 out of every 6 movies I say that about. But I'm definitely seeing this in the theater, unless of course Netflix buys Warner Brothers and doesn't put it in the theater. But no, they are. Every currently announced film apparently will be in theaters according to.
Yeah, and you got to figure that merger's not going to be finalized for a couple years.
No, yeah.
When does this come out, fellas?
June.
Next June.
That's a long way off. But yeah, I'll go see this one in the theater.
Yeah, it looks really fun. I'm excited. Yeah. So yeah, cool. All right, let's do this. Let's do this thing. Let's do it for real.
Back in the day.
Time and Christmas time is the time to remember. And first thing to remember is December 9th, 1965, we had the world television premiere of A Charlie Brown Christmas. think we've talked about that a few times on this show. Me and my kid watched it the other night. She requested it, surprisingly.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe she didn't remember how boring it is. But it is honestly. I mean, I get it. I know it's a classic, but yeah, it's great. It doesn't. It's not the best. It doesn't. The music. The music is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
And the nostalgia factor obviously is there. So, and then we have another anniversary, a 20th anniversary. Peter Jackson's King Kong turns 20 this month.
Wow.
Which is interesting. I don't think I've seen that movie in probably 15 years.
I've seen it in the theater, and that was the last. And I haven't seen it since.
Okay, yeah, I saw it in the theater, and I saw it a few times when I bought it on DVD. Probably, I don't even think I have it.
I watched it. It used to be kind of like a December tradition for me and for Kevin. My buddy Kevin Frederick. We would watch it around. I don't. It's hard for me. It's hard for me to get through that movie these days.
It's a lot, man. It's not
the sheer amount of monsters and
just
run-on action scenes is ridiculous.
It's just too much.
Like I remember coming out of that, and we were talking. I forget who said it, but somebody was like, "They should rename that the Island of No Fucking Break."
Bruh.
It's just too much, and like I get it. Peter Jackson, King Kong's his favorite movie of all time. Made him want to become a filmmaker. This movie, though, is kind of the argument for like maybe you don't let a super fan make a movie of the thing that they're a super fan of, because it's just so
self-indulgent. It's so self-indulgent.
So much unnecessary slow motion, so much unnecessary exposition, so many unnecessary characters, so many unnecessarily long set pieces. I honestly think that the original King Kong 33 is over before they even get to Skull Island in this movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking crazy how much bullshit there is before they even get to the fucking island. And none of it's important. Like, the original 1933 King Kong is so good in the first 15 minutes, completely filling you in on what the fuck is happening. And then you're on a boat, and there's a couple of scenes on the boat, and then they're on the island, and then the movie really fucking kicks in.
Yeah.
And I don't need an hour and 15 minutes of crap before they're on the island.
I'll push back on one thing there. I actually liked the additional development of Ann Darrow, because by showing, just like how bad. I mean, it's easy for us to remember, but like a lot of other people might have forgotten that movie takes place during the worst year of the Great Depression, which is 1933, I believe. As far as like the worst year of the Depression. So like kind of showing her losing, like them shuttering the theater and stuff like that. It makes it more plausible as to why she just blindly trusts this dude she just met to get on a boat to go to wherever the hell, who knows, for on a 3-month voyage. So like I kind of liked that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there are definitely. It's nice to give her a little more agency as opposed to just being a screaming woman. You know what I mean? We watch King Kong every year before
Let me
Thanksgiving.
interrupt for one quick second to say that Kenneth Gainwell just caught a pass and had 7 yards after the catch for no gain. And that incorporates the Steelers season.
Oh, yeah.
In a nutshell right there.
I'm watching the replay.
7 yards run after catch for no gain.
Yeah.
Anyway. Sorry.
How do you go 7 yards?
Because he threw, because it was basically almost a lateral.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so it's 7 yards backwards, so he ran to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we watch Kong every year the night before Thanksgiving, and my wife's favorite sequence of that movie, the original Kong, is when Jack and Anne sort of fall in love on the dock of the boat, or on the deck of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I thought you hate women. He's like, well, you're not women. And she's like, there's like more just like sexist nonsense. Then he's like, you know, Anne, I guess I love you. And then he just kisses. It's just so I'm glad they give her a little. I'm glad they give her a little bit more than just that. You know what I mean?
What are your thoughts on the Jessica Lange one from the 70s?
So that was on Saturday night when me and Brady
Love
were in bed.
it.
I fucking love it. I do.
I
love
love
it,
that
man.
movie because I don't know. I never watched the original Kong.
That's the one I grew up with. Was that?
Yeah, I grew up with Jessica Lange, and
That movie's 50 years old, coming up here next year.
Yeah, we're gonna actually. We should do a little bit of a deep. We should get Kyle from Kaiju Transmissions and maybe Parmley on here and do a little deep dive on that.
Yeah, but that dude likes King Kong Lives better than 76, so
That's all right.
Be warned.
He's an expert though. So, yeah, that movie's really good. That movie also has some stuff that I'm like, when I watch it, I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like him, giving her a bath and then blowing on her. I'm like, really, dude. Like the thing that neither of those movies get that the 33 movie nails is that Kong is not, especially the Peter Jackson version. Kong is not a big gorilla.
He's a monster.
Kong is a monster. Yeah, that's the thing. The 76 movie gets a little bit more. The Peter Jackson movie misses it completely, which I don't understand. If this is your favorite movie of all time, that you don't get that Kong is not just a double-sized Mighty Joe Young. He's a fucking monster that happens to be kind of gorilla-shaped. He's not.
I never knew that either. I thought he was a big-ass gorilla.
No, he's not just a giant silverback gorilla. That, like, I don't like how Kong looks in Peter Jackson's King Kong. Yeah. He's just a fucking gorilla. I want to look at a fucking monster. So,
they sort of got that right with the legendary films, though. With giving
the legendary,
more of like a monster.
Skull Island Kong is fucking awesome. Like that movie. First off, is after the original 33 King Kong is my favorite King Kong movie. Skull Island is fucking
great. It's a great one.
Yeah, and he's awesome in it, and he's a
that
monster.
Reminded me of the
Jessica Lange one. Yeah.
No, it reminded me of the Peter Jackson one where they're
really?
just on the island running from nonstop creatures.
There are a lot of creatures.
What's Skull Island?
But it also has that great scene where the dude pulls the pin on the grenade like he's about to be the hero, and the monster just smacks him with his tail into the mountain, and he explodes. It's fucking great. Also has Loki and Captain Marvel in that.
Yeah,
funny.
And Nick Fury.
Yeah. It's a who's who of
Avengers.
Kong versus the Avengers.
And that and the cop from Guardians of the Galaxy.
John C. Reilly, yeah
exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. All right. So I said if I had time, I would do this, and God damn it, I did it. So now we're going to do it. So in the spirit of Christmas and jingle bells, we're going to do some jingles. How do you want to do it? Do you want me to play the jingle and the first one to yell it out gets the point? Or do you want me to play the jingle and everybody gives their answer and we'll just tally who has the most points at the end? Dutch, in the sake of fairness, you can go after Bolo and Quinn when they answer, because I feel like
I'm probably not going to know.
You're going to have a disadvantage here, so I feel like you should go third.
Well, that's true, but Bolo and I are both approaching senility. So you might have a better shot.
And me faster than you, Quinn.
Yeah.
I honestly would be shocked if you didn't get a majority of these. Most of them are commercial jingles. Some of them are commercial catchphrases. Two of them are full commercials. But yeah. So
I'm going to bomb this so bad.
No, you're going to be fine. So instead of yelling out, I think everybody answers.
We'll discuss.
We'll let We'll alternate Bolo and Quinn going first, and then Dutch, you'll always go third. How about that?
Sure.
All right, hang on. Let me put it on. I want to put it on loop, because some of them are short. All right, here's number 1 of 65.
What?
I'm just kidding, Dutch. Here's number 1. Here we go.
Flintstones Kids.
Flintstones Kids.
Flintstones Vitamins.
I know that one. That's
all right.
Same answer.
All right. Hang on here. Quinn, Bolo, Dutch. I mean, honestly, Dutch, your best bet would probably be just to go with the consensus on most of these because I feel like if they both agree, they're probably right.
Well, I definitely knew that one.
But yeah, I mean, I figured you would know that one. I honestly don't feel like too many of these are hard.
That tune was still in use in like when I was a kid in the 90s.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like there are a few from the very late 70s, early 80s that you might have a problem with. There are also a couple from the 90s that they might not get. So, so here's number 2.
Double your refreshment.
Double mint.
You're looking at me? Double McGum.
Double mint.
Double mint gum.
Double mint gum is it? There's a shock.
I totally thought you were going to go with Big Red for the gum, but no.
Here's number 3.
Golden honey makes me smile and wanna say. Tastes like crisp honey graham crackers.
Is that I think I know what that is.
Go ahead.
Gold.
Is that were those Golden Grams?
Yes.
Bolo, what do you think?
I would say Golden Grams as well.
Yep.
It is, in fact, Golden Grams. Fuck. I'm losing
I
track.
got that more from the description than the commercial. I don't remember the commercial at all.
All right, here's another one. That was 3, right? Hang on. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3. All right, here's 4.
The San Francisco treat. The San Francisco treat.
Rice-A-Roni.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Rice-A-Roni.
I remember seeing those commercials.
Yeah, it had the
Vividly.
little trolley car.
Train, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that great joke from Something About Mary where he's like, Rice-A-Roni, isn't that the San Francisco treat? Not anymore.
I worked with someone who thought, as an adult, when I one day I was just singing it for no reason, and he thought I was wrong, and that it was a brand Nabisco treat. This was a grown man, and I was like, "No, dude, it's a San Francisco treat." And he's like, "Are you sure?"
The
like,
brand
yes.
Nabisco treat.
I was like, "Nabisco, don't they make cookies?"
That's amazing.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Make a face to glow at night. Smiling friend, shining bright. Make a sign to say goodnight. Make a
I know what that is. Light
I'm
bright,
gonna
right?
guess. Is that light bright?
Oh wow,
Light bright. That's my guess.
that one got past me.
Yeah, that is in fact light bright.
I didn't remember the commercial, but again, from the description.
Yeah.
The songs are kind of helping us out with that.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude. Well, this was actually hard to do because so many of them say the product like multiple times in each line of the song. Like it's so.
That's good advertising.
Yeah, and I was like, I could really dig deep into this and start beeping these out, but I was like, I am not putting that much effort into this. I'm just gonna pick a line where they don't say the product name.
who wears short shorts. Who wears short shorts. If you dare wear shorts.
All right. Anybody?
It's a Nair commercial.
That's Nair, yeah.
Nair. Get rid of that bikini hair.
Yeah.
Who wants to see that? Actually, that's true. All right. Number 7.
Raise your hand, you know it, you feel confident, secure. Raise your hand, you know it, you feel confident.
Deodorant.
No, it's deodorant.
Yes, deodorant. It's deodorant brand deodorant by Deodorant Co.
Is it
Sure.
Everyone has been dry.
I was gonna go with Sure. I was gonna go with Sure.
Yeah.
You would be correct, sir. It is Sure. Deodorant. Chewing gum.
Brand deodorant.
What are we fucking living in Venezuela where everything's just a white box with the product with the item name on it? Soap.
You're not fully clean unless you're.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
zestfully clean.
Zestfully clean. Yep.
All
Another
right.
one that was in use in the 90s still.
Yeah, that I think that one that I pulled it from was from the 90s. All right, what else we got here?
Cavity creeps.
Crest.
That's Crest, yeah.
Dude,
I'm gonna guess Crest.
Yeah, it is Crest. And let me tell you, if you haven't gone back and rewatched some of those commercials, the animation in those is really fucking good. Like way better than like it's on par with like I would say it's better than the afternoon cartoon animation we watch. It's crazy how good the animation is.
I remember the Crest one was on par with like G.I. Joe.
Yeah, and they use the laser sounds when the giant tube of Crest comes out of the mouth base, which is like a set of teeth, and starts firing at the cavity creeps. Yeah.
The cavity creeps.
They're magically delicious.
Yeah. I think that's still there. Isn't that still in their commercials?
Yeah.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Lucky Charms.
Oh, it's a little longer.
There's the one.
That's the one. Yeah, longer with what? Big Red, baby. It's funny how many gum commercials there were in the 80s.
Yeah.
And we were talking about it at work, and the only reason I could come up with is because everybody smoked. So maybe that's why there was such a...
That's a good theory.
Right?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, honestly, why were there multiple different companies going hard on their gum commercials? Like, can you imagine seeing a fucking chewing gum commercial now?
Yeah, that's great.
Well, there's Mentos, the fresh maker.
But you don't even see that anymore.
That's
I mean, honestly, we were talking about that and just the very like how many different kinds of commercials there were. And now, like, think about what you see for now. What do you see in commercials now? Banks, insurance, cars, beer.
Shit that's not fun for the most part.
Drug.
Yeah, and medicine. That's the biggest one is medicine. Yeah.
My baloney has a
There's the first name.
My baloney.
It's funny that's what we can tell.
Yeah, that's it out. Yeah.
Mine Bratwurst has the first name.
Oh no. All right, hang on. Where were we? Where were we? I lost my spot.
How do you get shirts so clean, Mr. Lee?
Ancient Chinese secret.
Calgon. Calgon.
Holy shit, Dutch.
Yeah.
That's a deep pull. I wouldn't have got that.
That's impressive.
Calgon.
Damn. Dude, nobody, when I played that at work, got that. My wife didn't get that. I can tell you right now from looking at Quinn and Bolo, they were not going to get that.
I know, because Calgon to me is the Calgon Take Me Away.
Take Me Away,
Yeah.
Yeah. But I remember those commercials. Ancient Chinese secret.
And now, full disclosure,
How do you get shirts so clean, Mr. Lee?
Ancient Chinese secret.
Ancient Chinese secret.
That was I remember the gag from Wayne's World where he holds up the Calgon. He's like, ancient Chinese secret.
That's some good cross-referencing there. All right, what do we got here?
Prices are insane. Prices are insane.
Yeah, that's Crazy Eddie.
You got that right.
I think that's local, isn't it? Isn't it Crazy Eddie?
Crazy Eddie was New York. Yeah, it was New York. So we all would have known that one. Well, Dutch, I don't know if that. Do you remember Crazy Eddie commercials?
No.
Yeah, they were
maybe I've heard some, but off the top of my head,
they were a staple of the creature feature kung fu theater. Time block.
Get out of the way! Come on!
Don't get that, Frank.
It could be the
Full
office.
commercial.
Yeah, let it rain.
Hello?
Fancy is that Fancy Feast?
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow Mix. Meow Mix. It's Meow Mix.
Do you remember this commercial though? Where the guy's like Baxter?
No.
You don't remember
Could
this?
be the office. Yeah, let it rain.
The best part.
Hello? Baxter! It's Baxter!
The best part of the commercial is when the guy says it's Baxter, the dude in the back seat rolls his eyes like Baxter calls this dude every day. And he's just like fed up with Baxter calling this guy every fucking day.
Welcome to my life.
Yeah, it's what was happening earlier. You should have just given him some meow mix. He would have shut right up.
I said Fancy Feast at first. I meant Meow Mix.
You're having a baby, the feeling can't be beat, but you better decide where the baby's gonna sleep. You're having a baby, the feeling can't be beat, but you better decide where the baby's gonna sleep. You're having a baby, the feeling can't be beat, but you better decide where the
A Babies Are Us commercial? I don't know.
It's USA Baby.
I don't know what that is.
You don't remember USA Baby? All the pregnant women singing in front of the cribs?
No.
Not a clue on that one.
That's crazy.
That's a point for me. I stumped you all.
Yeah.
All right.
You could have made that up for all I know.
Did we sing that at work all the time? Why? Because it's catchy.
I don't want to hear it.
Dad, let me explain.
I've heard it all a million times.
But Dad,
That's it. Just get it done. And another thing, get a haircut. I've heard it all a million times. Just get it done. Haircut.
Yes, Dad?
How about this morning? I'm sorry.
It's okay, Dad.
And Mark, your hair is fine. Forget the haircut.
Dad, you're a little too late.
Reach out and touch someone.
Reach out and touch someone. Well, that was like AT&T or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That what that was?
Yeah.
I did not remember that commercial at all.
All right. He's arguing with his kid before he
I
runs
had
out.
no clue.
Yeah, he's arguing with his kid before he runs out of the house for a big business trip. Apparently.
Get a haircut and get a real job.
Clapper.
Clapper.
The clapper.
The clapper.
That's just, this question sounds weird, but were you old enough for the clapper?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he definitely would have been.
Yes.
Okay.
The clapper was everywhere when I was a kid.
Yeah.
The goddamn clapper.
Now they have a pill to stop that.
That's good.
Got me while I was drinking.
Good. They're great.
All right. Yeah.
I feel like everyone should know
Listen to
that.
that jam.
Yeah.
Why is Frosted Flakes going so hard? I
know, right? That's
I didn't realize Frosted Flakes was like metal at that point.
That was that's definitely a '90s commercial because the style and the hairstyles especially are '90s. They're throwing a frisbee in a park or something.
Of course.
Yeah.
Guys! So, isn't this great? I got my own kitchen, my own bedroom.
And your very own ring around the collar.
Ring around the collar.
For a tough thing like this, you need.
So the catchphrase is for a tough stain like this, you need
Tide.
product name.
Borax?
Product name. No,
Tide.
I don't think they make. Oh, they might make it still.
Borax.
No, whisk.
Whisk. That's right.
Yeah.
For a tough stain like this, you need whisk.
Whisk.
Well, you really did it to yourself this time.
I hear that a lot.
That's awesome.
Fast. Alka-Seltzer.
Yeah. We actually explained Alka-Seltzer to my daughter at dinner a couple nights ago. She was like, "What?" I was like, "I don't know. Is it a fizzy tablet you would drink when your stomach hurt?"
Yeah. When you ate a pizza after 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah. I get the impression from watching that commercial though that the guy overdid it with booze.
Yeah.
That's the impression I
Definitely.
get from that commercial.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah.
Is that your cat?
Definitely.
That cat needs some meow mix.
That's hard. Yes, that's Harvey again.
All right.
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
This is worth 2 points. It's 2 products.
That's Mouths and Almond Joy.
Yep. Those commercials were always on during the Charlie Brown Christmas special, if I remember correctly. Those in York Peppermint Patty.
Those commercials, holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, when I'm on the ski slopes, I feel like a York Peppermint Patty.
No artificial flavor and no artificial color. Never had it.
This is Darth Vader.
That is 7-Up.
No caffeine. Never had it. Never will. But no artificial.
Yep.
That is 7-Up.
7-Up.
I don't know.
The taste is gonna move ya. Take a sniff. Pull it out.
Yeah.
The taste is
The taste is going to move
There's something in your mouth.
Juicy fruit.
Juicy fruit.
Yep, that's the third of the gum, the big
chewing
three gum, the big three of gum of chewing gum in the '80s. Juicy fruit, Big Red, and who the fuck was the other one?
Double
forget
mint.
the first one. Double mint.
Mint.
Double mint twins.
Yeah.
3 in a row. Go for one more. Go for it.
Too late.
Connect 4.
That was the one I figured Dutch would
Nice.
get.
Nice.
I knew Dutch would
Another
get
good
that one.
pull.
Yeah. That's 100% a 90s
3 in a
commercial.
row. Go for one more.
That was probably on during the Batman the Animated Series.
3 in a row.
Little Dutch sitting there with his Teddy Grahams.
I had me some Connect 4.
Yeah,
With
hell
my
yeah.
Teddy
Who didn't
Grahams.
have Connect 4? Connect Grams.
Connect Grams.
Connect Grams.
Folgers.
Folgers.
We want the good Folgers commercial.
Yeah, oh god, the creepy one. All right, and then this one's a bonus. I don't think anybody will get because it's not local. It's local, but it wasn't local to us.
The land of sky blue waters. From the land of pines, lofty blossoms. From the beer refreshing. From the land of
I've never heard that before in my life.
Yeah, that's
That would be Hams, the beer refreshing.
Oh my god.
Brian's favorite.
My favorite. The unofficial sponsor of the Gen X Lounge, Hams beer.
Did you say the beer refreshing?
Yeah, that's what they say in the commercial. Didn't you hear him? Listen to him.
from the land of pines, lofty blossoms.
Here comes
beer refreshing.
Here comes the beer refreshing.
The beer refreshing.
So there you go. We did it. Nobody can steal our idea now. Fuck you, other Gen X things. Speaking of Gen X things, I posted the video clip of this because this is the 40th anniversary of this Alice in Wonderland TV movie. Do you guys remember that? Or it's
I have vague memories
it
of
was
being
like an
disturbed by it.
all-star cast. Yeah, it had like Sammy Davis Jr. was in it, and Carol Channing's obviously in this fucking terrifying sequence.
Your fingers
Yeah.
better now.
Better.
Yeah.
Much better.
Then she turns into a fucking sheep.
That was straight nightmare fuel.
Yeah. Me and my
Holy
sister and my
shit.
cousin still quote that better part. We used to
Carol
just
Channing
rewind
at that
over.
age was creepy anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To have her do that, oh my god.
Yeah. So the 40th anniversary of that was last week or something, and so I posted that clip. I took that clip and I cut it and I put at the end. I put Gen X Lounge, and I posted it in the Gen X Reddit group. So if you've discovered us from that group, thanks for discovering us, because we, for the 48 hours after I posted that clip, had like an ungodly amount of episodes downloaded. So thank you for checking us out based on that insane clip that I shared online. But yeah, I think that's it. I think this is the show. Happy Christmas, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy New Year, because we will not be back till after the New Year. Have a safe holiday, everybody. Thanks for listening. Tell your friends to listen, and we'll catch you in the new year. Anybody got anything else to add before we get out of here?
Nope, all good.
All good.
Today is the anniversary of Superman the movie.
Outstanding.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I have a whole bunch of notes on that. I'm just kidding. I don't. All right, people.
He
Thanks
touched his eyes light up.
Yeah. He's like, oh shit. Actually, I know, but I do have 47 more commercials we can listen to.
That's all.
I'm kidding, Dutch. I'm kidding. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had a good year. Personally, I think this year sucked. In 2026, hopefully, will be better. We will see you in 2026. Goodbye.